All right, hello Marianne. I just wanted to show you your old transom and the old frames. Basically, all of this is rotted stuff, and this is your old transom. It was in terrible condition, and you were actually very close to the boat going down. All right, so we found out that some repairs have been made in the past. Part of your framework had been cut off right here and right here, and then added to and replaced. And they did an okay job. It's just that we'd gotten to the end of the life on that. So we're going to do basically the same thing. We're going to reframe from here down. We also noticed that this plank, this straight row of planks had been cut off, and the rot cut off the end, and this end replaced. We got a joint here. We've evidently got a joint here because these are butt splices for joints, a joint back here. So all these have been modified, and there's been rot back here in the past. Same thing's going on over here. All these planks were rotted off on the ends evidently, and joints made back here. There are a few planks that evidently weren't rotted off yet, and I was actually able to put a ice pick through the bottom with relatively easily. You can't do that with new plywood. I was able to put an ice pick through the bottom relatively easily. And so we're going to be replacing, we already knew we were going to be replacing some planks, and these are the ones that had showed up as bad when we were doing our looking from underneath. We also are going to have to replace the end of the stringers right here. I got an ice pick, and just to give you an idea, let's see, of how easy that's sliding in. Well, that didn't slide very far right there, but it slid into the hilt earlier in another spot. So I'll pick another brand new spot. Again, we're going to have to replace the ends of the stringers. These run almost the full length of the boat, and we'll be able to replace these. No big deal. Got the same thing going on over here. It's not going in as far, but you know, we got rot situation here as well. And so we'll be, and this was rotted off right here at the bottom, but that's an easy splice. We're also, these frames, these are steam bent frames, and this side, that you can see I'm digging out some rot here. This one's rotted. The next one's rotted. So when we have these off, we will, we're going to turn the boat over. We've decided today, in order to access this transom and get the transom off, we had to pull the fuel tank out, which is another thing we need to talk about. But we had to pull the fuel tank out, and so when we did that, access the back side of the boat, or the back side of the transom, so we could take it apart. That's kind of the last thing that's got to come out in order to turn the boat over, and that process is about a 2 or 3 hour process to turn the boat over, so that's not a big deal. And we'll save more than that 3 hours of time. We'll save hours and hours having this boat upside down to work on it. So that's all good news. I want to talk to you a little bit about the tank as well. We're pricing you a new tank. It's going to be they're around $600, give or take a little bit. This is illegal nowadays. This is here's the top of the tank, and this is the bottom of